squash, apples. These are all foods we associate with fall. Foods that are in season and they pack a big nutritional punch. And since they're so good for us, why not learn the best ways to cook with them? I'm happy to welcome Paula Gallagher, dietitian for Giant Eagle Market District, and Chef Brian Loveless with the Cancer Support Community. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Crystal. You're welcome.
We are so lucky to live in Ohio, especially during the fall season, because we have this beautiful array of healthy foods.
It's really true.
We need to let folks know that they don't have to buy the canned stuff. We can actually buy the real good, healthy stuff.
This is the time of year.
All right, wonderful. So Paula, let's start with you. Which ones do you want to focus on today? Are we talking about squash, apples?
We are talking about squash, the pumpkin variety over here.
Okay.
So we're starting with a pie pumpkin. A lot of people just go ahead and buy the pureed pumpkin, which is perfectly fine because if you look at the ingredient list, it really is just pumpkin. But you can also take those pie pumpkins, cut them in half, and you're going to end up cutting them into quarters then and getting these little segments. All you have to do is throw these into a steamer basket for a few minutes and you'll see the skin begins to peel right off. And there you go, you have a pumpkin puree. So what we did today is we decided to take that pumpkin puree and throw it into a smoothie recipe. So this can be eaten all year round too. It's not just for those fall pumpkin lovers, it's for year-round pumpkin lovers. So we took some of our Nature's Basket almond milk, some of our Giant Eagle Greek yogurt, threw it together with some pumpkin puree and some of those cinnamon and pumpkin pie spices, and threw it into a smoothie for a nutritional breakfast.
Awesome.
Yummy.
And yeah, I'm pretty hungry right now looking at this. And let's talk about those smoothies. You go through a drive-through, you get a smoothie like that, you're going to pay a lot of money.
Exactly.
You make it yourself. Not only is it more cost efficient, but you said it's going to have less what?
It's going to have less sugar. So you're making it yourself. So there's no added sugar in here besides some of the sugar that's been added to the vanilla yogurt, and that's it.
Wonderful. Now, Brian, tell us what you have up here that looks amazing.
Well, I took this pumpkin pie pumpkin and cut it down the middle and made these little wedges, or shaved them that way.
Is that paprika, cinnamon?
Yeah, put some, there's a little bit of cinnamon on top of it. The idea here is to have a side dish that isn't pumpkin pie that you can serve with meatloaf or anything else. And if you just take a little bit of crushed red pepper, sprinkle it over the top, it's savory pumpkin rather than that sweet pumpkin we're used to.
And you mentioned you can eat the vine.
Oh, good question. This one right here, this is a delicata squash, and you can cut it up and eat the rind, eat this with the skin on, and it's delicious and delicate, as in delicata.
Okay, so if I find this at my local grocer, I can buy it and eat literally the whole part, all of it.
Yep, that's right. There are some seeds inside that you'll probably want to take out by cutting it down the middle. Do it just like you would do a regular pumpkin.
Okay.
And then roast it, and you can eat everything.
That's fascinating. I bet a lot of folks didn't know that. Let's talk about the cancer-fighting properties of these foods. That's very important.
Yes, absolutely.
Sure is.
So pumpkin is loaded with vitamin A. It's what gives it that orange color. 200% of your vitamin A comes from only a half a cup of pumpkin. It's also loaded with fiber, 3 grams of fiber for that same half cup, and only 50 calories. So it's very nutrient dense, low in calories, but packed in antioxidants.
Okay, now we've heard an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Any truth to that, folks?
Yes,
It is,
there
absolutely.
is. Apples are really great because, again, they're loaded with fiber and, of course, minerals. One tennis ball size apple has about 5 grams of fiber, and that's important to note. This apple over here is maybe about a serving and a half, where the one on the other side is about 1 serving. So you want to make sure when you're selecting fruit, especially apples, that you get the right portion size, because this time of year they can be huge.
Yes.
Okay, good advice. Paula, Brian, I am so happy you guys came to let us know all this valuable information. Fall really is such a great time, and we're lucky to be in Ohio to take advantage of
You're so right.
this great stuff grown right in our backyard. Now, you can find 3 new fall recipes from the Cancer Support Community and Giant Eagle on NBC4i.com/daytime. And make sure you join Chef Brian for his live Thursday night. Right,
Yes,
Brian?
it is.
All right. And it's going to be at the Kingsdale Market District. Thank you both again.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Crystal. Thanks.